The mechanism of the Yamaha Clean Water Supply System YCW-008A will be explained. The raw water pumped up from the river or lake is first stored in the rectangular raw water tank 1, which is located below the biopool. Raw water tank 1 has the role of settling and removing large impurities and storing raw water. It also serves as a tank to circulate excess purified water for repurification when the clean water tank 2 is full. Next, the water from the raw water tank 1 is pumped up to the semi-cylindrical raw water tank 2. From here, the water flows only by gravity to the clean water tank 1. The water from raw water tank 2 goes into the pretreatment tanks. The pretreatment tanks consist of 4 tanks, each of which contains sand and gravel. The size of the sand and gravel gets smaller as it goes downstream. This gradually filters out the larger impurities that are the turbidity components of the water. After the pretreatment, the water then goes into the biopools on the shallow dish. In the biopools, algae photosynthesize to produce oxygen, which increases the amount of oxygen dissolved in the water. There are 2 biopools, each with a wall dividing them into 2 rooms, for a total of 4 rooms. By doing so, we have devised a way for the water to flow over a long distance. Algae are not added as filter media, but rather grow naturally in the raw water of rivers and lakes as the water flows through them. Normally, algae growth can be seen within 2 to 3 weeks after installation. The inside of the biopools is covered with a cord shaped like a long scrubbing brush, which increases the surface area in contact with the water and encourages the growth of algae. After the dissolved oxygen concentration is increased in the biopools, the water then enters the slow filtration tanks. There are 2 identical slow filtration tanks, and the water from the biopools is split in 2 and enters the 2 slow filtration tanks in parallel. By doing so, the filtration area can be increased and the production capacity of purified water can be increased through slow filtration. The slow filtration tanks contain sand, and on the upper layer of the sand, microorganisms grow, and biological filtration membranes occur naturally. The sand filtration and biological filtration remove minute impurities. The purified water from the 2 slow filtration tanks both enter and are stored in clean water tank 1. After a certain amount of water has been stored, it is pumped to clean water tank 2, where a chlorine solution is dripped into the water to disinfect it. The disinfection process completely removes bacteria such as E. coli, resulting in clean water that can be drunk with peace of mind, which is then stored in this tank. This concludes the explanation of the mechanism of the Yamaha Clean Water Supply System YCW-008A.